Lloyd Jones with Midnight Comics, and we have a very special live stream here today. We are going to be interviewing our very own Team 3, Team Chiroptera, here this evening for the Midnight Showcase. So, you guys already know who I am, and you may have seen these this fine team here. I'm going to allow everybody to one by one introduce themselves, and we're going to dive right in, talk about the Kickstarter, talk about everybody's individual journeys throughout the process, and what they hope to accomplish with the story down the line. Apparently, there's going to be a hat done, but that was a whole other stream that we'll dive into here soon. The mystery of Kevin Gates, unrelated to, well, we'll talk about that. But anyway, we'll dive down the line here. We'll start with Ku and work our way down CC Will and then Keandre.
Okay, sick. Hi, my name's Ku.
Hello, Ku. Good job.
Hi.
Nailed it.
I'm an artist with Midnight Comics. I have done some character designs, stickers, and I was one of the page artists for this project, Chiroptera.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm Cece. I was the blog writer, then social media manager, and a co-writer for Chiroptera.
I'm Will. I am the lead blog writer for Midnight Comics, and I'm a co-writer for Chiroptera.
I'm Keandre. I'm a community manager for Indie Breakdown, and I'm co-writer of Chiroptera. Whatever, how you pronounce it. I'm sorry.
So to be fair, I saw a video recently. There is a movie called Blood the Last Vampire, and which ended up having like remakes and stuff like that. If you guys have heard of Blood Sea and all that other stuff. Mm-hmm. And funny enough, the antagonists and villains and monsters that they were facing in there were called Chiropterans. So I think it's Chiroptera. So y'all were all the money. But wow. Yeah, funny enough, we were just watching videos on storytelling and stuff like that. He was just like, yeah, so they faced off against the Chiropterans. Like, oh, wait a second. And of course they were like that, creatures and stuff like that as well. So with that being said, if you guys could dive into the naming convention, what we could expect, what the pitch, if you would, of the story. Obviously we know, but anybody that may be watching that don't know about that. Where'd the name come from, and what's the pitch line? Log line. There we go.
I'll start with the name, maybe.
Okay.
And then we can go into the log line. Yeah. So our story is Chiroptera or Chiroptera, which is, the same spelling, just a big word. It means bat. Let's just bury that lead, because I feel like every time someone asks, I'm always like immediately starting to laugh about it, because the kids in our story are looking to find this Titan or Pokemon-esque creature, and it is the Bat Titan named Veilshade. So he's a bat. Title's bat. Bats.
Okay. That's the comment.
Bat.
And then log line. CC, you had a fantastic one the other day. Please, absolutely.
Oh, wait, what did I say? Oh, Pokemon Go real, and then it goes real wrong.
Yeah.
Glorious. Okay. So tell us, one, obviously there's a logo on the top left-hand corner. If you guys can give, and we alluded to it, I know, on Pink Riot Show, but please dive in a little deeper about, obviously, the logo on the top left-hand side, and what that's going to be moving forward. I know you guys have a name and all that other stuff, so please share with the world. What is it about, and what are you guys going to call yourselves as part of this group? If you're ready to announce that, I'm sorry. On the spot, Jesus Christ.
Everybody blink if we're good to go live. The frog may or may not be named Kevin, and we are going to sort of move forward as Hyla Comics, and Hyla just meant frog, right, guys? I'm not making that up. We're very big Greek sounding word for very small normal English word team.
I'm so unprofessional. I'm sorry, guys.
You're all good.
You look like that the Weeknd in that one music video.
Oh. Over here, like, let me hurry up and pull the roast out before I burn it. Okay, Hyla comments now, and remind me, what was Hyla again?
Frog.
Hyla just means
It
frog.
just means frog.
Gotcha. Okay, guys,
That frog.
that comic by Frog Team
Yeah.
or Frog
You
Cup.
say it like that.
I didn't mean it. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it no type of way. But no,
It's
I
accurate.
no. Honestly, I like the naming conventions like that, where it's just like, oh man, it's a test. It's like it's like a simplistic thing, but it's just like it causes you to do like word studies and stuff like that. So no, I like those type of things. No, so tell us about the journey for this story. Obviously, I got behind the scenes knowledge, right? I know you guys started with quite a few ideas, but if you could kind of take us through a little more in depth about that journey, I guess. From kind of inception to this point.
You
I
want
guess
me to
I'll
go?
go.
Or you,
Oh, Keandra, you go, because we've been missing you. You go.
I've been asleep. I'm sorry. I think initially we were starting out with like a cult idea, and then that kind of whittled down into a bunch of different ways of making something fun scary. So it went from cults to someone being a stranger to nostalgia to Pokemon Go. I think, right? But there was like 4 or 5 different scripts for it too. So there was a lot. There's a lot.
Okay.
I don't remember everything right now, so I should have waited. My fault.
No, you're good. Anybody wanted to add to that a little bit, or he pretty much covered it?
With the cult idea, we did not know how we were going to make that kind of big of a concept be small.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were thinking, well, cult conspiracy. We had an idea for a really good conspiracy around birds, but still didn't know how we were going to put that in 7 pages. And I think us landing on turning Pokemon Go into something so sinister is a conspiracy theory in itself. And I love working with my team. All of our meetings, we thought, 30 minutes, an hour. No,
4
very much longer.
Yes.
Very much longer.
Yeah.
Very much off target, on brand, but it's okay because now we have a very beautiful story that is very interesting that I can't wait for people to read.
See, here's you guys have heard me say this like during meetings and stuff like that, but I absolutely love the collaboration. I love the camaraderie and stuff like that. And seeing, like, I remember during one of those most recent meetings or what have you, it's just like they're still in there. This is amazing. Like y'all took this so seriously and y'all had so much fun with it. So it's just like this is what I want to see personally. This is the type of community and collaboration stuff that I want to see in India as a whole, and you guys are kind of proving like that it absolutely is possible because everybody came from a different background, right? Everybody came from something completely different. In hell, prior to, most of y'all didn't really, none of y'all knew each other prior to, correct?
No.
Yeah, so like it's hilarious because Ku and Keandre was in the same place at the same time, as well as, matter of fact, Danielle was there, and Michaela was there.
Yeah.
All y'all were there. It's just like, whoa. So funny enough, right? But no, this is the type of stuff that I want to see in India as a whole, and you guys are proving that it's very much possible. Now, I do want to know more on the Tales from the Rails, right? Is this going to? It sounds like it's going to be, or it has the potential to be like an anthology-esque situation. Is that a goal moving forward for you guys? Are you guys going to explore other avenues in regards to comic books and stories that you guys have down the pipeline, maybe not necessarily connected to Tales from the Rails?
Yeah, I think we've been in our little chat all week, just like, here's a way to expand on this idea. Oh, I had this idea, so how about we throw this in? What would it be like if it were this other secret third option? Like, we've been talking about it like all week. Maybe doing like our own sort of larger Pokédex.
Okay.
Not actual Pokédex, but
no, for sure.
non-copyright
Right.
Yeah. So like maybe we want to do more stories focusing on different Titan phenomena, or maybe circle back to some of the previous ones, like it's a cult, but is maybe a cult connected to what we just saw in Chiroptera? Or like how can we look at these ideas that we kind of pushed off to the side before, but revitalize them and bring them into how we're feeling now?
Okay. Keeping up with that, and in the previous question in regards to working on this, and we're talking page count initially, we were like, yeah, let's try to go for 7 pages. Talk about how that process was for you guys, trying to condense that story down, and then getting to that final page count that you guys were. Did you feel like you guys had to sacrifice a lot with the current page count? I know obviously you guys went up a little bit, which was perfectly fine. How did you guys feel in regards to being boxed into a certain page count to try to tell that full story?
On the writer side of things, oh, you want to go?
You can go
On the
first.
writer side of things, we every time we looked at the script, we were like, oh, let's actually add something. Then Christopher was like, do not do that. Don't add anything. Leave it alone. And it was a lot of addition and subtraction, more on the subtraction side. And I wouldn't say we felt boxed in. I actually think that this kind of challenge helped us come together professionally. Like,
Okay.
I totally think we just went up in skill points like we are Ash Ketchum. So
Okay.
Yeah. To add on to that, I think one of the most extreme changes we made, or me, because I was just, I don't know, I don't know what I was on, but I was writing, I was like making corrections, but then it became overcorrected, and crew was like, yo, bro, you gotta relax. I don't know what story this is, but it's not the same story. I was like, oh yeah, you're right. I got too challenged with that one. I was having too much fun, so we had to. It went above like the I think 7, 8. No, it was like 11 pages at one point.
Yeah, at some point, yeah.
We had to cut back, but in that it was also trying to take the script that Will had initially dropped in the chat and pull more from what he wrote. So ultimately, it wasn't. I don't want to say it was hard, but it wasn't really. I didn't feel like held down or anything.
Okay.
So being able to work with CC and meld together all this other stuff we came up with, and like making it more cohesive with the original idea that we had with Will in the room still, it was pretty fun. It was just hard. Like, I guess the only hard part was not coming up with new sticky notes to just slap on the story. But otherwise, it was great. It was really great.
Okay. Anybody want to? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, if I can add, like, outside of this, I've done like a different writing competitions before.
Okay.
It's like a micro challenge. Like, you get 250 words, and we're going to give you a random like horror or thriller or something, and you have to include these 6 words in your story.
Okay.
So it's just like those sort of constraints really push your imagination, and I felt like in a similar box such as this, where it's not I'm boxed in, but it's a challenge, and it's something new and exciting to get your brain working in a different sort of way than it would otherwise.
Okay. This is exciting to hear. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Koo.
Yeah, I was like, I guess I'll give my like little side of it too. But yeah, whenever we were working on the script, me and Michaela would talk about this. Michaela's our other artist. And if there was something that was just like a lot, we would just be like, okay, this is a really good idea. Are you trying to draw that? Like, does that feel like is that too much for you to draw? And then me and her would just look at each other and be like, oh no, dog.
On second thought.
Yeah, and I'd be like, hey guys, it might be too much. He said 7 pages. if it can't fit in 7 pages, I don't think we can do it. Like, and that was, of course, before, you know, we got 2 extra pages at the end, but that was more for flavor than necessity, I would say, with how they ended up chopping up. But like, the whole time we were doing it, I was like, I hope I'm not sounding like Big Bully. Like, that's, you got to stop. Like, stop writing things. Like, it wasn't like that. It was just like, I realized like early on that we need someone to edit, you know. We need someone to be like, y'all are writing. You are writing. You are cooking. Cook a little less. Hold on. We got 7 pages to cook. We can cook more once it's done, you know. We can save all these ideas. Like, none of these are bad. It's just, we got 7 pages. Guys, we have 7 pages and we still gotta draw it. You know. So yeah, I kind of wanted to be useful in that way, especially like I've done comics, a few comics before, personal and, you know, just doodles. And so it's just like, okay, having been actively in study mode, like once we started this, I was actively studying to how comics, how do comics comic, you know. And it's just like, okay, well, if this stuff can't fit in a page, like if this one main idea can't fit in the page, then we got to rewrite it, you know, because it's got to be cohesive. It's got to make sense. And if we can get to the point that once it's out, someone can read it and be like, okay, this page, one main idea, you know, this page, they're sitting on a train and they're talking about what we're doing. The next page, they're sitting on the train talking about how we should not go off the train. And that should be, boom, that's one page, you know. And I wanted to make sure that we had that. And I know that was a skill that I had. So yeah, I would be like, hey guys, can we write less, please? That's why. I promise that's why.
Well,
but it was a great experience. And I'm glad that we all had each other's back and were flexible with each other so that we could do this. Because I mean, I think we kind of killed it like a little bit. Just a little bit.
No, sunshine. No, for anybody that's just now joining and watching, we are talking with the team 3, Chiroptera here, about their story that they are bringing to the Midnight Showcase, a collection of stories that all 3 of the internship teams did. It's paired with Latchkey and Into the Abyss. I got to say, you can obviously, I don't say this in any malicious or anything like that, but you can tell that this team has worked on comics in some shape, form, or fashion, right? In regards to the setup. Obviously, we have behind the scenes. We've seen some of the pages and stuff like that, and it stands out. It's in the middle of that image. It just pops. We've gotten so many people that have seen the image in passing say, "What is that one right there?" And I got to say again, you guys really came with it, artwork wise, story wise, concept wise, log line wise. Like y'all really kind of worked together in regards to this really well, and it turned out. Obviously, the turnout, and you can kind of see based on what's being noticed a little bit more, right? Y'all got it. That study behind the scenes and all this other stuff, you guys kind of peeped it. And so one of the things that we did want to do as a learning experience and stuff like that, as you guys know, we kind of sat back on this Kickstarter, right? Like obviously we let people know about ask people about doing interviews and stuff like that alongside of you guys or what have you. But the main driving force has been you guys, and you guys got it funded. So how has this experience been for you guys? Sharing with family and friends and doing that continuous push and interviews and stuff like that, especially for those that this is their first Kickstarter. How have you guys felt throughout this Kickstarter rush and trying to get people to support the projects you guys have been working so hard
on? I can go. For me, I'm terrible at self-promotion. But not wanting to feel like I'm letting my team down. I've really stretched myself in the time since the Kickstarter has been open. And instead of thinking about like, hey guys, so sorry, I kind of wrote a thing, maybe sort of, if you want to kind of possibly donate some money, I don't know. Instead of like being that, I sort of more approached it from a like, guys, we gotta win. Like I want to win the Kickstarter. Like I want everyone to like buy all the comics. But like if they write a little note says, I bought this mainly for Chiroptera. Like that's how I live. That's why I don't play video games. I'm too competitive. So
That's
that's
one of the
the
main reasons why I
angle I was
still play
looking
video
at it.
games.
And to see it get funded was just like, I don't know, like a mind blown, like, oh wow, it's going to be real. It's going to be a real physical thing in my house. That's crazy. That
Yeah.
doesn't feel it. I like, I don't know, before 2025 started, like that doesn't feel like a thing that was on my radar at all. And now that it's here and it's going to happen, it's like, oh, crazy. There's still stuff God has coming for me.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Anybody else want to add to that the feeling throughout the process?
Now that it's fully funded, I have to say I'm so surprised to even have this creative power at all. Like to even be in this space with these people to make this thing. Because once upon a time, this idea wasn't even an idea. Then it became an idea. Then we started working on it, and now we're here, and we're talking to a bunch of different people about it. And that's just so crazy to me that I'm able to do something like that,
Yes.
to be a part of something like this. And I'm just mind blown the entire time and incredibly grateful as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
This is awesome. Look, again, I've said numerous times we're extremely proud of you guys. And yeah, to be able to see y'all go through the process, right? Obviously, we're looking at all the groups, seeing the conversation, seeing everything come together, seeing the updates in the folders and stuff like that. It's like, man, it's really happening, right? So extremely proud of y'all. Y'all did a fantastic job. And it reminds me, what Will said reminded me of, I was in a career development program, and our learning community leader used to always say, it ain't a competition, but we gonna win. so no, and we still live by that. No, but no, fantastic. So I want to know. I lost my question, and it was a good one. It was a good one. If I don't know, I lost that question. It's gone. So let me ask you guys this instead. If there's, of course, I'll get the call. If you guys had more pages to work with, would the story have been? Would there be a drastic change to how it ended, or would it just kind of what changes would you guys have made if you guys had the opportunity to do a full 20 to 24 page book? Obviously, no spoilers, but like, is there? Tell me, in what way would you have tried to change or add to what you have? Obviously, again, if you can answer that without spoiling the story per se.
Well, me personally, I think honestly our beginning of the book would have been different. Like a lot more world building.
Okay.
I feel like more peeks inside to the individual kid's life before they end up at the train station for sure would have been different if we had more pages to work with. And also, I think the ending not drastically different, but totally would have been slightly different if we had more pages.
I would agree. I was also thinking the beginning because I remember when we were working on it, it had a cold open at some point where it started at the end, and then it was a character telling somebody else what happened to them.
Oh yeah.
And so I think if it were longer, we might have gone on that and then just like fleshed out, yeah, like the train ride a bit more. There was kind of more looks at other characters, like maybe starring Darnell's parents or whatever. Maybe they had like a friend or like, people on the neighborhood. Cause I think we had like a, you know, talking to cops on the street, like type of situation. Cause not spoiler, but like at the end of our story, something happens. And I think we would have maybe did more in that space for sure.
Okay. Now, I said this behind the scenes, and for those that aren't aware, obviously, again, there's 3 stories that are a part of this, and I hope you guys don't feel slighted here. However, Latchkey, Latchkey has 70 pages. I want to know, what would you guys have done if we could expand it that much? How much would we get of the world? Like, what are some things that you want to explore with like a full, practically trade paperback story? What would the world of Chiroptera look like? Again, no spoilers, but if you guys had trade paperback pages, talk to me.
I for one will say that that shouldn't be an option here. um, but one of the biggest influences while writing this was I just had it. Hold on. It's like a Stranger Things theme game, um, where everyone in the neighborhood is kind of asleep, and then there's something that's stalking them. Like it's the Midnight Club. There we go. I think it was popular for a while, and they got a bunch of like fans to play characters in the game. All it's really great. It's really great, but like something like that, I think for a small portion of the world's lore, I would have implemented myself. But again, it's also about making it cohesive. So I don't want to. I didn't. I wouldn't have wanted to just revolve everything around uh, a bat cult or something. You know.
Okay.
Um, that was what we started out with. uh, yeah, there's like I don't know if you've seen any of like the concept art outside of the few that are in the team
In the
chat.
drive. Oh, in the group chat, yeah. All I saw, yeah, when I was able to see it, yeah, I only saw what was going on there, and of course, whatever was ultimately uploaded to the drive at that by this point in time. So
Okay, yeah, there's
he's like,
so many
"There's
pages. Yeah, we
Yeah.
would. Yeah.
I mean, don't pledge to the Kickstarter so you can get our bonus features of the sketchbook production at the end.
Absolutely. Yes,
yes."
it's $25. It's cheap.
Yeah.
Don't skip
I
out.
want that.
Did you have any questions that you want to ask?
No, I heard sketchbook production.
Oh, you're being dozy. Okay, no. So
I'll let you guys.
it,
I wasn't here.
valid. So anybody again that's watching stuff like that right now, the link is down there. Link should be in the comments or what have you. So definitely check it out. Head on over there. There's 8 days,
chair, not the
7 days. Oh, kids are getting in trouble in the background here, but we're gonna go on. We have 7 days left on the Kickstarter. Plenty of time for you guys to go ahead and back it. I want to know, and again, if as you guys are still developing the plan following this, obviously we definitely share as needed. But is there a plan to sell this book anytime soon on a website or your personal Instagrams and stuff like that in the near future? How long after the Kickstarter? Where can we find this book? I
That's
say,
a good
how long
question.
can we find this
I
book?
think
Where
we're still
can we
figuring
find
that
this book
out.
after?
Yeah, I don't think we've actually thought that far.
Okay, no, fair enough.
There have been a few ideas, just kind of floating. Like we could sell it on Etsy. We can make our own domain. We can do any number of things.
Okay.
It'll be available in
Okay.
some form.
Okay.
That's my statement, I think.
All right. So anybody watching, my recommendation: you get this first wave now, and you
Yeah.
start following everybody that's involved. Do y'all have a page or a section that has all y'all's information so people can follow you guys individually? Yes. So please, obviously, when you guys get the book, get the book. But when you guys get these books, follow everybody individually so that you can be sure to keep up with what they have going on, so that you guys can get all the stories that are related, not only just to Chiroptera, but all the stories that they will be building out in the near future. So, last couple of things I guess I want to know. In regards to you guys' journey as a whole during the course of this process, the internship as a whole, how did you guys feel in the beginning, and how do you feel now here? I guess at the end of it, obviously we've had offline conversations with everybody, but here we are a year later, essentially. How does everybody feel growth wise or just process wise from that beginning to this point right now? How are we feeling overall about the journey, if you would? Your personal journey, excuse me, let me clarify.
Well, I would say personally, this at the beginning, I just kind of had an idea that okay, I know something about content creation. Okay, I write, I draw, but can I really put this to the test? dealing with another company that's outside of me. Like it's not my own stuff, not my own opinions per se, but like literally reflection of an entity.
Mhm.
And I doubted myself a lot at the beginning, but that has pushed me to start reading a whole bunch of books, take a whole bunch of notes. I went through so many different notebooks throughout the course of this year that is actually kind of crazy. Went through so many pens, all of them out of ink completely. Um, but yeah, I feel like compared to the beginning to now, I'm a lot more self assured. Actually, got a new job at a webcomic publisher from this experience. Thank you, y'all. I really appreciate it. And I just feel so blessed for this opportunity. And I'm glad that I was able to really hunker down and make something out of it.
That's awesome.
Can I say this as far as CC specifically?
Oh,
as the
hold on.
person-
Can y'all hear Tasha?
Mhm.
Okay.
Can I say as the person pretty much who works directly with Carol, the growth of how she works, how she's been working behind the scenes, that y'all don't even know, has been crazy. Most of those posts that y'all see posting on the page, she made those from scratch. She came up with the templates. She came up with the wording. Most of the time, she does the caption. All her.
Fantastic job,
At best,
Cece.
if it's a video or some pictures, she got those from us. That's it. Everything else is her.
Fantastic, Cece.
Oh,
No,
I appreciate
absolutely
you.
proud of you. Absolutely proud of you. Anybody else?
Yeah, I'll go next. Yeah, kind of similar to Cece. I feel like when I started, I mean, I was already decently confident in what I could do, just because I've been drawing for so long at this point, and starting the internship came after starting like my small little sticker business, and I tabled at DreamCon for the first time. That was like the first big convention I ever tabled at, and that was like a shell shock in and of itself, because I was just like, oh, I'm in this place with people who are also in this place doing art and being black and nerds, and it's like it's a whole thing, and I trying to like come off of that, what kind of felt like imposter syndrome, like like I was there, and I did it on my first shot, which apparently I heard from other people was like, whoa, you're here and this is your first thing that you did, that's crazy.
Mhm.
And I just couldn't see that. I really couldn't. And then to come like a couple months later, the Midnight Comics internship opened up, and I'm here, so clearly it went well. But it was just like, man, now it's similar, like these aren't my characters, these aren't my stories, but like what can I do to be present and make a difference for Midnight Comics and for the indie space as I'm here. And now having done this project, and then other Midnight Comics projects, like I did some merch earlier, we've been working on our other Water Authority
Mhm.
project and things, and now doing Chiroptera, I'm like, yo, I might be sauced up. Like,
Mhm.
I might actually have it, where what other people could see in me before, I am now able to see in myself. Kind of with the DreamCon thing, I had published like a mini comic that I just did myself, just so I could have something to bring. And the night and day difference between that story and this story, which is, I think they're like a year or two apart,
Mhm.
I was like, oh, oh,
Mhm.
oh, I'm cold.
Look,
All of a sudden, I think I evolved. I think I'm that Charizard where I used to be, the Charmander, since we're still in the Pokemon thing. Like it's crazy how good this experience has been for me. It's been wild. I'm thankful every single day that I'm in this space with you guys, for real.
and we're glad to have y'all, man. Absolutely glad. Yeah, and the obviously we've known you for a couple years now. It's seeing the growth. Like you've been fantastic the whole time, but like you said, you cold, boy. You
All
cold.
of a sudden.
Oh no, fantastic job. And now, you know, to stay there for a second. You brought up the water authority thing. You've got that. This project, your artwork has already impressed people from around the world. The water authority in our county is actually a leading water authority in the world, and they've already showcased, you know, your character designs to people outside of the United States, and they're like, we have ideas. So like, you kind of an international hit at the moment. You know what I'm saying? You're kind of a big deal. Okay, so no, like
Who
it's
from the Lou?
listen. So no, no, y'all are absolutely doing again a fantastic job, and I don't want to take away if anybody else had anything there, but no, y'all all of y'all are killing it. Y'all are all killing it. So yeah.
I'll go. As far as starting the internship, like I applied almost selfishly because like I just needed an excuse to write more and just be in practice as a writer. And so when the response came back that like, cool, you're in, do you want to lead things? I was like, oh, just it was all of a sudden it's like, I don't know if I'm that good. I was like, but again, just having another opportunity to see the people see my work and trust me with something, like, because this is y'all's baby, like this is just and y'all to trust me with it is an incredible just an incredible thing in and of itself. And once the comic book portion came, I'm a big like team sports my whole life person,
Mhm.
but I am slow with a group project. I'm like, I don't know. You just put me with a bunch of random strangers. So no. Um, but seeing everyone's joy and passion and drive to actually get after it and make this, and then seeing it come to life, like it's not lost on me that we've created something, and I want to see it. Like I want to read it. Like I know what happens, and I still want to watch it all play out. And I don't know that there. I don't know that there's something um, more rewarding than being able to work with the people that I've been blessed to work with in Team Three, and just um, yeah, it's fulfilling, it's rewarding. I feel blessed. I feel thankful. These individuals on the screen and me. It's an amazing time. I'm sure we're going to do a whole hell of a lot more.
That is fantastic. Oh my goodness.
To
Keandre?
add on, yeah, to add on to that, I feel like now that we have Will back, like it's gonna be like I feel like there's gonna be a lot more magic, because it even with the small bits of him not being here, it never felt like picking up somebody else's work. It never felt like doing someone else's chores or like they're like leftover bits of what they don't want to do. This has been probably one of the greatest opportunities of my life. I I will say, because I started out doing the little blurbs for the indie breakdown.
Yeah.
The other thing, I don't know if I'm allowed to mention that.
No, go ahead. Yeah.
Or the magazine
Yeah.
with Josh, Joe,
Josiah
Josiah, yeah,
and Malik.
and Malik, yep. Damn. Yeah, so to go from writing about other people to talking about my own thing with like my own team on here is the craziest thing that ever happened to me. Like all it took was DreamCon. That's the craziest part. And I saw the thing. I've been holding on to this. Like I walked past Koo, and I know that I did because of the pink hair. I was like, oh yeah, he has some fire stickers over there. I'm gonna come back. And then I went to buy the Unbeloved bundle for like what $40. It was a good bargain. He got me. I'm like, oh damn, yeah, I'm poor again.
You
Oh,
ran
I'm
into a former Cutco salesman. I'm definitely gonna get
yeah, I fell
Not
for it.
Cutco. Wow.
But no, this has been like the greatest opportunity, the greatest team to be on. Like I didn't expect us to actually get along because I know I hate like I'm with Will. I hate group projects because I either usually end up doing it by myself or end up just like not doing it like as a team member and doing my own thing. At least back in school I did, but like I don't know. I try harder. I try a lot harder now. Um, but no, it's crazy. It's been crazy.
That's
So
amazing.
crazy.
No, I'm so glad to hear all this. Now, I do want to say, don't ever lose this feeling, right? Where it's just like we made something, right? Like it started out as an idea, and now it's going to be something tangible. You did that, If again to have a moment of transparency, there was a moment, somewhere in this 5 years where it was just like, yeah, do people like this? Da, da, da. And personally, I won't speak for Tasha, but personally, there was a moment where it was just like, oh yeah, we got the book. Let's get another one out there. Let's get another one out there. And for a second, lost that kind of spark, like you guys just were just expressing. And I don't ever lose that. Like it literally was nothing, right? Months ago, it literally wasn't a thing. And you guys created something that the world is going to see and experience forever. It's out there now forever. Right. Somebody's gonna see it. Somebody's grandkids gonna be like, hey, where'd you get this from? Like it's there forever. Don't ever lose that feeling. Like y'all created something. This is a magical moment. Don't ever lose that joy and excitement there. Thinking I just gotta hurry up and make that next dollar. Whatever. The dollar is gonna come. You had an imagination. Through your imagination, you created something brand new. So no, keep that joy, continue creating, and stay excited about what you guys are doing. What'd you say, Tasha? I'm so sorry.
I said, were you trying to make the next dollar, or were you just trying to work books out to have as much stuff out as
Oh,
everybody else?
right. Yeah. Yeah. To elaborate, like Tasha just said, there was a moment where I was just like, we just need more books out to keep up with everybody else that's out there. That's not important. that part's not important. What have fun, enjoy the journey, right? Rushing stuff out for the sake of rushing stuff out. Bump all of that. Take your time, have fun with the process. This is something unique to you. Nobody else can tell these stories that you guys are creating. Will there be things that are similar that are out there? Sure. But is it your story? Absolutely not. Right? There's like 4 stories out there with a girl with fire powers with mental health issues. But Admani is about loosely based on Tasha. Is anybody else telling Tasha's story? Absolutely not. Right? So please, again, never lose that joy. Um, any final remarks? We're gonna talk about where you guys are price point wise. Kickstarter. Reiterate that there's 7 days left. And then that's it. We'll close out. So any final remarks in regards to Chiroptera, what to look forward to in regards to what your personal projects may be, and then we'll dive into the Kickstarter again one more time and then close out.
I I want to take 2 seconds to gush about our artists. Because I don't know what I was thinking going in, what this was going to look like. But every time I look at the pages come back, I'm like, yo, this is a real comic book. Like I can see this on a shelf somewhere, and it's not like, oh, this some who rinky dink around the corner made this. Like, nah, like this is gonna sit right next to the Ultimates and Batman, Deadpool, and it's going to look like it belongs. And so I can't overstate enough the phenomenal work, the artwork especially that's in this book, and it definitely helps me at least
Mhm.
feel like a comic book writer. It was like I didn't make like a little flip book. Like no, this is a real comic, and
But
so
don't feel like it. You are a comic book writer, a published comic book writer. Like you are that now. You know what
yeah,
I'm
I
saying?
am. I am my own worst critic. I definitely am the type of person who's like, well, I'm no Brian Michael Bendis, so I guess I ain't no real. But to your point, it's here. It's
Mhm.
happened. I am, and I owe such a great debt to our artists. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh shucks, man! Wow.
Oh,
Don't
jeez.
feel that way. Aw. No, we, we super appreciate it. Like I said, me and Michaela, I feel like we're on the phone all the time. Like sometimes I'll just send her a message and then she'll just like call me or send me like a zillion voice memos, and then we're just yapping about like, okay, but like, what's the train supposed to look like? It's supposed to look like a train, but what kind of train? I don't know. Just like draw me a train, girl. Whatever you draw, I'm gonna be like, wow, that's sick. Let's let's just get to the next part, you know. And I was just like, hey, can you draw me a creature? And she's like, cool, but like, what kind of? I don't know, like a bat, you know. So, like, it's just so funny, and I again, I can't say it enough from both of us, truly. I appreciate that sentiment because we were being silly in the chat. We were being goobers, like, oh, what if it's not enough? What if they're like, that doesn't look like a train? You know, like also our own worst critics. But yeah, I'm glad that I and Michaela could give you guys that, you know, that we could give you the feeling of having a comic that could sit next to the Ultimates. Oh man.
Talk heavy. Talk heavy.
You know, hold on, guys. Y'all heard that? Absolute Wonder Woman? I'm talking about absolute Chiroptera.
Mm. Mm.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. CC, Keandre, anything?
Well, I do have something, and y'all might not understand this, but we understand. In Kevin Gates, we trust.
God damn it.
Lord have mercy.
You can't keep getting away with this.
I don't even remember how that started. I don't remember how it started. But I will say again, I'm really happy to be on this team. I see my sister spam in the chat. I don't know, I don't know if she's still here, but hey, Shmonte. It in remark to you or in regard to you saying like having something up to next. I can't speak. I'm hot.
Take your time, brother. Take your time.
In response to having our book like next to the Ultimate or just anything that we grew up reading is what kind of helped me get through this, especially like not having any proper writing background or anything. I went to community college and took creative writing courses that say I just wrote in my free time. So to have Ku and Michaela flesh out everything was was an insane honor because I didn't know how it was gonna look. Like Will said, I didn't know how it was gonna look. I thought it would just be like some Minecraft or like not to disrespect you.
No, you're right. It was looking a little Minecrafty at some point because we were like box head chibi characters.
Yep, yeah.
We did not do that.
I don't know. It turned out. It looked like it could be its own thing in Telltale or something like that. That's where I'm at and like how impressed I am with how it came out. I'm glazing a little bit, but like if they want,
this is the time, get it in.
If we ever get the opportunity to make some sort of interactive media for this.
So I know a lady.
All right, go ahead.
I know a lady. And your partner has spoken to this lady that I'm referencing before.
Oh yeah.
Yes. And there's actually a book that we picked up from the comic shop a little while ago called Look Into My Eyes that is a type of interactive. Will knows what I'm talking about. So I know a lady. Look Into My Eyes, look that up. This can happen. We'll talk offline. That can happen. I know a lady that make that what you're thinking. a possibility. So yeah.
Oh, not only having something that to be in a comic shop, something that could show up in the comic shop web series, like Lloyd here. Yeah, like I remember we watched it and there was like 4 different shots of it in the background.
Yes.
Like, oh yeah, take a drink every time you see it.
Ah!
That's where I'm trying to be. That's where I'm trying to be.
I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be doing another season, right? So as soon
Yeah,
as they put that call out,
there's another season. There's another season.
yeah, get the books in there, man. This is again, even shouts out to them, right? The fact that they reached out to indie creators to showcase indie comic books. Otaku Noir was in there. You had Black Lion Clubs, Concrete, us, everybody was in Ray Comics. All these wonderful people were in there, and it's just like wow, like they, So anyway, again, that collaboration, that camaraderie, the community coming together because, man, it is so much. There's so much room for everybody to win, right? So yeah, it's always a joy to see that come to fruition. So yeah, I'm expecting to see you guys next season. So yeah, be on the lookout for those opportunities. We will, and we'll pass that information along to you guys because again, there's room for everybody. There's no reason why you guys can't be in all these comic book shops and stuff like that. Which side combo, I think I might have found the plug in regards to printing. I don't want to test it on this Kickstarter, but if this plug works, the amount of prints that we can get y'all to get into these comic shops will be fire. Tasha's giving me the all right. I turned into Mark Ruffalo and Tom Holland. I'm talking too much. All right. Currently the Kickstarter is sitting at $2,507. There's 7 days left. We want people to continue to check this out. So honestly, talk heavy, continue to do what you guys are doing. If you guys are watching, you've already had the opportunity to back and support and all that stuff, please continue to share with your friends, family, so on and so forth. And let's get this thing going because I think we mentioned before, outside of printing, all of the money is going to everybody that was part of this project. So as soon as all the printing money goes out, checks is getting sent out. So if you want to see these fine people get paid, send more money. Go ahead and back these projects and experience the stories that they've been working so hard on for the last couple months, please. But yeah, anybody want to be sure I'll have you guys share your social media and stuff like that, and we'll officially close out.
I have a social. I don't post that much.
Okay.
I'm usually on Instagram under PM Groove. There I post small little art projects that I do at work. Not consistent, but there's cool stuff on there.
What is? Did you want to? What was it?
It was PM Groove, PM.groove on Instagram.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Y'all can find me at Haikucifer. Yeah, the Haikucifer everywhere that you can find a Haikucifer, low key.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. I post art because I be drawing. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so there'll be stuff about this project, stuff about that water project. I got my own projects and such. I also make stickers. So if you like stickers, go to my sticker store, which is Drippin' and Celeste at Etsy. Beep boop pop.
Y'all can find me pretty much everywhere at artc.vibes. I'm mainly active on Instagram. I haven't been active lately, but I will be. I will be starting by the fiction where I talk about how to take media literacy and make that be part of your self improvement. You can check out my personal comic book, Inner Speech Bubble, self help if you're into changing your mind through the things that you read and watch. Check it out. And of course, Chiroptera, you can totally see that on my page, and I will be posting about it a lot very soon.
Yes.
And you can find me at Lord the Culture at all the places you can do things. I like to talk movies and comics and TV shows. And if you are words, bad promo. If you happen to be in the market for a blog writer or editor and or a audio engineer and sound designer, go on over to loretheculture.com and drop me a line on my form and we can do the damn thing.
Okay. Guys, thank y'all so much. I was gonna say thank y'all for coming on. Like y'all didn't ask me, I appreciate y'all for trusting me to interview you guys, and having this conversation and talking about the Kickstarter and all of that. Anybody that's watching and somehow you don't know who we are or new here or what have you, I'm Lloyd Jones, one half of Midnight Comics, of course, with my lovely wife Natasha Jones. You can find us at Midnight X Comics everywhere except for Facebook or YouTube, where we're just Midnight Comics. You can visit midnightcomics.org. And get all of our wonderful stories and stuff like that. A link to the Kickstarter is there. Link is in our bio as well. The link is in the comments here. Please be sure to support this project. We don't save all of our personal announcements for next time. Go to the Kickstarter and focus on their project here today, y'all. You got 7 days left. Let's get these projects, let's get it funded, and let's continue to support all of these creators' passions and their journey moving forward. So, anyway, thank you all for tuning in. And remember, until next time, midnight is coming.